at the Sunflower Army Ammunition Plant, former Sunflower Army Ammunition Plant. And we're talking about this Panasonic battery factory, essentially. And across the way, I believe, are old World War II era buildings. You know, of course, this plant's heyday was World War II. And I think it kept on quite a while after that, but then eventually closed down. I think it was pretty much closed down by the time I started working in Lawrence. In 1996. And now they're repurposing it. They're trying to turn all this area into huge industrial parks, like 9,000 acres here. And this doesn't even nearly take up a whole lot of land. So, interesting. On the way back to the ranch, why don't we explore a little bit of downtown DeSoto while we're here. Check out their Christmas lights. Christmas Eve. DeSoto, Kansas, downtown. Cause Coffee. Interesting. It's not an overly huge downtown. The little lights they have are pretty neat. And I think that's pretty much it. DeSoto was never really a huge town, but they're the home of the old Army ammunition plant down south. They've had a few things going on, but that plant has been closed for years, and now they're opening up a huge battery factory and a lot of other industry moving in there. This is northwestern Johnson County, actually. And we're pretty much on the border of Douglas County. So Lawrence is not too far away from here. Two towns to the west, Eudora and then Lawrence. Anyway, that's DeSoto. $8.21. It is time I get that hot drink. Hot drink.
Celsius is going to be $13.98.
Here for the kids' Christmas play practice. This is our live shot location. Never knew this was out here. Well, let me tell you, you can tell that the holiday is in full swing because the streets are empty. And again, the hat. Do I have it on straight? The hat. Gotta fulfill the hat. The hat commands me. And tomorrow evening, everybody will be so fed up with holidays, they'll be itching to get out. And then, I think December 25th is a big day for movie theaters. And then 26th, 27th into New Year's is when everybody goes to their hang out with their friends who come in from out of town, long lost friends they haven't seen in a while. Well, less fulfilling. Hey. I was going to head straight home, but I realized I have one errand to run that I need to do, take care of something, because I won't have a chance to do it later. It never ends. So, that's what I got to do. So, we're here at Maynard's. I better not rush too fast, because people will walk right out without even looking. That would not be a very Merry Christmas. They will also drive right out without even looking. But there I am. Bah humbug. Anyway, Menards, where I do my grocery shopping. If you can picture that. Menards. Yes. Helping Santa out.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun to sing and praise our Savior born today. Hey, jingle bells, listen while I say, Jesus came into my heart.
Mary and Joseph, weary from their long journey and with Mary about to have the baby soon, began looking for a place to sleep. But every place they went to, they were turned away because it was full. Until at last they came to a small inn.
Laid down his sweet head, the stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The blazing never over us all to reign. Frankincense to offer have I.
The prince had seen what the angels foretold and the Lord promised. Baby Jesus would bring the light of love into the world, a love that would touch each one of us. It would remind us for all eternity of God's love for us.
Just like last year, Christmas Eve dinner is at Gates. We may have started a new Christmas tradition. I don't know, we'll see. They have run out of ribs, so we're going to try the other place, I guess. They must have got slammed today. So we're trying the other Gates. They've run out of ribs too. And now there's nowhere to eat because everything's closed. So we're doing Trip quick just to have something to nibble.
We gather today in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. My brothers and sisters, we listen to the words of the Holy Gospel according to Luke. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus. The whole world should be enrolled. This was the first enrollment when Quirinius was governor of Syria. So all went to be enrolled, each to his own town. And Joseph too went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David that is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and family of David, to be enrolled with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. While they were there, the time came for her to have her child. She gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
So I have my Star Wars Christmas shirt and my Elf Needs Coffee hat, which is true, by the way. So it must be time to open presents. And Jimmy is all Christmased up, although he's not very enthusiastic.
Jimmy, come here. Jim, come on.
And even less enthusiastic. Zach, you're just glowing there.
Let me see.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you'll like it or not.
It's got what is this?
A sticker.
Is it a present that probably...
I thought it looked like you.
Oh wow, you really used this thing.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty
Decorating.
good idea. Never thought about it, Saya. We could just use a plain paper and just use this tape.
But she did. Yeah.
Yeah, she did it. Perfect.
Especially for you. You could just rip it off.
I know. I was just trying to. All right, rip it off. What is this? Oh, more packaging and more packaging.
Yeah, because that's very fragile.
And more packaging.
Fragile. Oh, okay. It is fragile.
It's fragile.
I know what it is.
Oh.
It's another one of those.
What is this, Saya?
That's a so far.
Where did you get this, Saya?
Antique store.
Mm.
Oh, this is a soap.
Oh boy.
What really is the good thing is...
You're not saying that Aunt Sienna's stinky, are you?
No. It's not. It's just... It's the thing
Oh,
that
that's
does-
beautiful, Saya.
Look.
Thank you, Saya. Oh.
I think it's mine.
Oh, this is Uncle Steve because it's a Star Wars.
You need to take the price tag off of
I'm
it.
sad.
Santa Claus got lazy.
Oh wow, Santa Claus is.
You know, I'm being sarcastic. It belongs to Luke.
Oh,
What is it, Luke? Unwrap it.
Oh, it's a book?
It's a book.
I think it's a book and Lego, so it's like best of both worlds for Luke.
Uncle Steve.
Oh, yay.
Uh-oh.
This is for you.
Hold on, Saya. Let Luke savor his gift first.
How do you get this tape off?
Savor your gift.
All right. Do you think you're gonna?
I'm not eating my gift.
It's a Lego.
The enthusiastic bunch here.
It's a Lego.
Oh.
Look, don't
All right, I'll take that.
All right.
Can you open it for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna build Darth Vader first.
Not right now.
Nancy and
Oh,
Laura.
Not
This
right
is-
now.
This is Uncle Steve's gift from me.
What is that?
Pocket
London.
knife.
That's a pocket knife. All right.
Since he
Alright.
likes pocket knives, and it's London, and it has a little soldier on the back.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
The antique store.
She
Oh.
always gets the best presents.
You didn't get that in London while you were there?
No.
And Saya.
Luke
This
and
is
Saya.
for you.
Oh.
From you?
From me.
Saya really gift wrapped it. Or did she
She did.
gift wrap it, or did she get
Saya, can I give you my gifts next time?
Get it
So you
gift
can
wrapped.
Just gift it a wrap it.
Yeah, except for what if they're to me?
No, I'm not letting you wrap yours.
What's in here? Feels like a book. If it's a book, I'm happy.
Oh!
It's a Cub Scout book.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Cub
Thank you.
Scout book.
If it's a book, I'm happy.
Mm.
Wow, where did you get that, Saya?
Antique store.
I can tell it's from the antique store.
He loves books, by the way. You know.
I
Mhm.
know, but like it's
He can
not
read.
that. It's that he wants to go into Cub Scouts, so he got me.
Yeah, joining the Cub Scouts, the different kinds of tools, the nuts. Oh, you're even giving.
You mean the
away
knots?
more.
Not the nuts.
And how to draw it.
The nuts.
To the dogs from Saya.
Because you're crazy with your
Oh,
colors.
Jimmy's interested.
Aww. It's gonna smell like. I smell something.
And then Jimmy, this is for you because I have no idea what you like. I know you're a gentleman, so.
Oh,
Yeah, you could give the keys to
Are you a gentleman there,
since
Jimmy?
you're giving a present.
since you're giving.
And
the
here's another present.
Mmm. Crack for dogs.
Cheese tax. Cheese tax.
Now Saya's giving Zach a present.
Because I know you like crystals.
What is this, Saya?
It's a crystal.
It's
What
an
kind?
What kind?
No, it's not a crystal.
No, it's
It
not
looks
a
like
crystal.
a regular
What is
rock.
it?
It's
It's not a regular rock either.
No.
I forget what it's called.
It, look,
Stalagmite? Not stalagmite.
it looks like a chunk from a meteorite.
It's like a metal rock.
It's a chunk from your butt.
If it was a chunk
This is
from
an
a
element, right? And CN.
Ah,
I think this is an element. It's on the elemental table, I think.
Let me see what that is.
If it's a chunk from a meteorite,
Take a picture of it. The phone might show you.
Mm.
trash.
It is metal.
Yeah.
All right, let's see that shirt from Aunt Cian. That's an Aki original. See, it's got his name on Aki. You met Aki.
Let
Yeah.
me see Zach again, Zach.
That's how we are supporting small business. And we're trying to shop small for Christmas,
which didn't really work.
which gives
These are
on both.
expensive, though.
It gives on both
Oh,
ends.
Yeah, that's expensive. My phone, Lucian.
voice recognition.
That's to Aunt Cian from me. Again, shopping small for
There.
Christmas.
Stand over there. There's get the Christmas tree and get this one.
That's for my trip to Warrensburg.
Lavender.
It's yeah, I think it's kind of like lotion.
It's a lotion? Thank you, hon. I need this. I need that. Oh my god. Oh.
And so in this bag down here, you know, the one marked Walmart.
Okay,
All of it?
we all know what that is.
I don't know, what could it be?
So this is fishing rod.
Hmm.
Portable. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Wow, man.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
it's a Garcia one too.
Let me see.
I knew you liked Abu Garcia.
That has a-
Why?
It doesn't have a line though.
It doesn't. Oh, well, I don't know how we're going to fix that problem.
Oh, he already fixed it.
And I knew you ran out of all that
let's
stuff,
go.
so
Got some new hooks. I need that.
yeah, you ran out of all that stuff last time we went fishing.
Water gremlin. And
And
that.
then let's see what this is.
Uncle Steve really went all out.
So you should have some to last at least one trip.
Uncle Steve went all the way out. Here's the bag for you to put.
Santa? I'm not sick. I just think he could be better.
Oh.
That's a tea towel.
Oh, it's a tea towel. Tea towel. Mm.
That's from that like place where we had we played games and waited for the train the last time we were there.
Mm-hmm.
They've expanded next door and now there's a wine bar and all
Why
sorts
are
of
we
good stuff.
holding that? Who is that for?
All right, are you going to get this rest of stuff out of there?
Yeah.
Anyone know who this is for? It's probably from Sun.
Hey, put that down. Put that down. Oh, this is mine too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got more than that. Woo! Right where you left them. Right where you
How many
left
times does Aunt Suyan say, "Where's my keys"?
Yeah.
What's that one say?
Or where's my glasses? Or where's
Right where you left them.
I could keep this kitchen clean if people would just stop eating here.
We're still opening presents, but we fell asleep. And Suyan is opening another present.
Yeah.
And Saya has woken up.
Put this in the...
I don't know, but Santa was actually early on in his career here and actually got off his butt and wrapped something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, what is this?
That
Oh, is this, honey?
I know what
that is from
Colombia.
no, that is from Erica.
Erica?
I bought it from Erica, the artist.
I remember.
You know, she's half African American and half Japanese, and that's both her cultures. But I thought it was fitting for you because you share American and Asian culture.
I love this.
And I bought the frame separate and actually put it all together for you, so a little more effort than.
Look at you, honey.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep it here.
This is from me to you because I know you like video games.
Oh,
It's a hard.
that's actually...
Well, let's see it, Luke. Bring it over here because I'm too lazy. 3D printed hammerhead shark.
One?
Somebody's got to get off his lazy butt because Zach has a present that he really likes. Hey, Takis. Oh, yeah.
Zach, you're eating yourself.
You're not in the silent film era, I take it.
He's eating himself.
You're in the Takis.
Zach, why are you eating yourself?
What is this with this dog?
Random dog.
Why does he look like that?
No, I mean like in movies. Cartoons like that or movies. That's not movies. I mean they have long movies.
Welcome to Iowa! Woohoo!
This is Help Saya
Yes.
and Jimmy's. You can turn the light on there.
Mississippi River.
There, that's one light only. One light only. Alright, both of you help.
We're in Illinois. Woo! We've made it to our hotel in Chicago, and the weather isn't half bad. This is one of our rooms. You're not tired, are you, Saya? The bathroom. Always got to check the facilities. We brought our family members, of course. And I've been assigned to take them for a walk. Downtown Chicago. And here we are, back to our home. And they're already in there chowing down on ramen. Mmm, vittles. And it doesn't matter what's on a bar TV. It's hypnotizing. Hey doggies! Dog dogs! So we're gonna try to go to the Bean and then to Jollibee. It's like we came to Chicago to go to Jollibee.
The Bean and the Jollibee.
My arm hurts!
Okay. Well, I'm glad you noticed.
We're in Chicago. I'm trying to get the landmark here in the Chicago Theater. That's well, we made it to the beginning. Everybody say cheeses. Yay, Route 66. All right, gotta be quick with the music. We've made it to the Bean. Don't really know if dogs are allowed here, but take advantage of the opportunity. Well, we can. Doggies and the Bean. All right, my turn to go under the bean. The Bean. It's like being underneath a UFO. Are you guys gonna do something?
Skyscraper.
I'll do it. No, do it.
Do what?
Luke, you're a really bad actor. Never mind.
I don't know what you mean.
It's a rainy, yucky day, but it could be a lot worse. So we had the kid disappear on us, but wonder who I could be talking about. Way too many people here. Whoops. We have checked the dogs into the car. Hopefully they'll be all right while we go have some something to eat. More Route 66. This is probably the nearest Jollibee to our house, which is funnily why we came here. Not really. Why is there always a line to get into Jollibee? Chicken Joy. We have our joyful rice and the gravy. And do not forget the Chicken Joy. Chicken Joy.
Need a plate. Here, Saya. Have two chicken. Put your chicken in there.
Chicken Joy. And Suyan has her pancit. She's gonna have to say that again. We got the desert pie. PMP stands for peach mango. Peach mango pie. I gotta get the video evidence. Turn in place. Let's see, what is it? Turn in place. This bee is doing something weird. I don't know what he's doing. Oops. He's being happy. Are you going to do it? Bend your knees. Twist in place. Turn in place. All right, we've embarrassed everybody enough. Do it again.
No, the turn plate, it goes like this. Bend your glue. Bend your knees.
This is what we come for. This place is bad for us. Eat now, caffeinate. Somebody needs some caffeine. Saya's got the dragon fruit lemonade. Cappuccino, coffee.
No, I moved it a little.
Zach has video game. So how often does that thing come by? So often you won't notice. As if we're not sugared up enough as it is. Somebody had to get the croissant. We are sassified, both with this place and with Jollibee. Photobomber. We can't resist getting a picture of Jimmy at Jimmy's.
No, I'm just trying to start a fight, shit. You just trying to fight me?
Finally for today, I want to check out this place, get some pictures of it. Ohio House Motel. We've passed by this place and I've never stopped to take pictures, and even though it's still raining like a mother, I had to go out to Walgreens and get something for my stomach, and I thought I'd get some pictures. It's supposed to maybe stop raining tomorrow. Let's hope, because it's been doing this all day. Ugh. the original Panic House. Don't know why it's original, but there's a line. The original Panic House. Coffee. I should take the spoon out. Luke has the, what's that called?
Dutch baby.
Dutch baby. Ansian has the hash something.
All right, Zach.
His vacuum is already gone with all of his food. Oh, more.
Does it come with anything in there, like food or anything? No.
And Saya has the French toast.
Because I saw it in the photo.
We've been walking forever. Oh, that was scary. We actually got lost. We've made it to the Navy Pier. Woohoo!
You gotta go. Dad, look.
We have booked a ride on that. Navy Pier. Man, I came into this food court area to go to the bathroom. This place is huge. This is the boat we're getting on once the other passengers disembark. And look at the skyline. Ooh, ah. And we're on.
City. Other nicknames I like include Paris on the Prairie, Third Coast. All the bridges we're going under do indeed open up in succession, so folks can take their sailboats or tall boats out of storage, bring them into marinas along the lake, or vice versa. Kind of tricky to give an architecture tour when you can't see the buildings, so I'm grateful for tonight. Yeah, welcome my friends to our sweet home Chicago River. Let's jump into it. Let's talk building, shall we? Because we'll get started with this curvy column blue glass skyscraper on the left. It's the baseball stadium, Wrigley Field. So we'll talk about a variety of different architectural styles. The first being these European revivalist styles, which were really popular in the United States from like the 1880s to the early 90s, called contextualism. Kind of a mouthful. And we see a great example of contextualism coming up right in front of us in the Trump Tower. And I pointed out, so this is an entire residential complex completed in the mid-1960s, designed by Bertrand Goldberg. And this Goldberg guy really believed that people should be living downtown, which no one was really doing in Chicago in the late 50s, early 60s. So Goldberg designed Marina City to get residents downtown by offering all the resources of an entire neighborhood in a single complex. So there's housing up at the top, got parking right below it, and it is kind of risky parking. They do make you valet, by the way, thank God. Office building behind there, former movie theater, now the House of Blues, rest summer when it's nice out. And it was created so that we'd have a second shoreline besides the lake that's walkable. So you can walk a full 1.25 miles down the river walk. And also, like I said, we've been working to clean the river up. A big way we've done that is by adding activities, amenities to the Riverwalk so that we get people down here, start caring more about the future of this lovely river. Was truly something original, forward-thinking for the 1920s, and Art Deco is all about the party. We see a great example coming up on the right in the magnificent Merchandise Mart. So Art Deco really embodied the lavishness, the optimism, the financial success of the 1920s, aka the Roaring 20s, and the Merchandise Mart features many key elements of Art Deco design. So first of all, it's enormous. Like I said, they were feeling pretty lavish at this time. And then it's also characterized by these vertical racing stripes, the small deep windows, a polished limestone facade, and then simple repeated geometric shapes, metallic elements. The Merch Mart was built in 1930. It originally served as the wholesale warehouse for the Marshall Fields department store. Today it's mostly like tech offices. Ideally, at the start of the timeline, we would have the Wrigley Deco, because it's enormous. It's kind of jazz depression. Not too long after that, we enter into World War II. So this left a huge gap in construction. We're going from black boxes to white boxes. On the right, Gateway Center 3, 1971, built in what we call international style. And that's basically because from 4,000 to over 300,000. So with the city growing so quickly, they're rushing to house all these people, they're hastily building, they're getting really sloppy on construction. Also, no building regulations in place, so it was dollars in property damage. Also, because this lovely river that we're on right now was so disgustingly polluted, they all wanted to get in on this big rebuild. And these guys are smart. They finally realized wood is flammable, so they started. Okay, chapter 2, second part of the story. So we do a fantastic guy. Statues on top of the Chicago Board of Trade, built in 1930, and the statue is of Ceres, C-E-R-E-S. And Ceres is the Roman goddess of agriculture. So from Ceres, we actually get words like cereal, cerveza, and she's on top of the building because this is the Midwest. So Board of Trade's where we traded products like corn and wheat and agricultural futures. Our queen, this kind of peachy pink building in front of us, this is 311 Wacker. Yes, queen. As you can see, the crown lights up at nighttime, and it's typically just like a regular white light if it's not for like a major holiday. So when this building first went up back in the 90s, they quickly learned they needed to turn down the brightness on the crown during certain bird migration seasons, because when migrating birds were first coming through, they mistook the crown up there for the moon, and they were like flying around it, into it, real mess. So since then, the city does their best to adjust lighting on a bunch of different buildings to hopefully minimize bird casualties. All right, and then our king, of course, big fella, 2 white/blue antennas coming up. We got the Willis Tower. Unless you're from Chicago, then it's called the Sears Tower. This is the tallest building in Chicago. When it first went up in 1974, was the tallest building in the world, remained the tallest in the world for 24 years, was the tallest in the U.S. up until 2014. It was surpassed by One World Trade Center in New York City. So tallest in Chicago, this guy also sways in the wind. First technique we'll talk about in offsetting drift. So you can see the building is made up of a group of 9 columns. You can see where they're divided. So 9 columns, 3 on each side. Each column 75 feet by 75 feet. They're all bundled together at the base like a Rubik's Cube. And the columns rise to various heights. So 2 columns rise to the 50th floor, 2 to the 65th, 3 to the 96th, and then 2 to the 110th floor, where the antennas are popping out of. And this is a concept called bundled tubes. Bundled tubes. I always think it's such a lame name. It's called bundled tubes. The idea being that multiple columns of varying heights are going to offer more structural support, shield against the wind than just one singular column would. And bundled tubes doesn't have to be in this bunch or cube formation. We'll see another example of it later on that's pretty different and they make a little bit more sense. And real quick, just to clarify, the building today is officially officially called the Willis Tower, but talk to any Chicago native, they'll probably call it the Sears Tower, its original name. So for consistency's sake, I'm going to keep calling it the Sears Tower. And all the way up at the top of the Sears, you can see there's 5 glass boxes jutting out, lit up. So there's an observation area up there called the sky deck. And you can step out onto those glass boxes, those things that are lit up, during the daytime if you're feeling frisky. And on a clear day, you can see 4 states from that sky deck. So Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan. And you know those antennas we saw on top of the Sears, the blue ones? Those antennas are surprisingly tall, like almost 30 stories tall, which is about as tall as these black box buildings coming up here on the left. These antennas, though, don't get to count towards the building's overall height. They're considered purely utilitarian, but if we compare that with the now tallest building in the U.S., which is One World Trade Center, and One World Trade Center has a spike on top of it that's called a spire. Technically, a spire is not considered an antenna. Looks a lot like one, but not an antenna. A spire is considered a decorative design choice, therefore does get to count towards height. So all this to say that the roof of the Sears is technically 83 feet higher than the roof of One World Trade Center. So some say they beat us on like a little bit of a technicality. That's okay, they can certainly have it. I just gotta point out it also uses this reflective glass that kind of makes the whole Wolf Point neighborhood look good. So this is the New Bean Building, 1983. So kind of like way ahead of its times. It's another great example of how a building can conform to or complement. I always gotta take a moment to appreciate how enormous this building is, because it is huge. So the Merchandise Mart has 4.2 million square feet of office space inside, or 96 acres of space, or 73 American-sized football fields of space in this bad boy. Had its own zip code for a long time, up until kind of recently. Its own fire station was in there at one point. To this day, still has its own train stop inside of there too. And if you look to the right, you see that glass box mounted to the wall. Very fancy $8 million glass box projector system. Certain international competition seeking the most beautiful office building in the world. So they got tons of submissions from all over the world, and this was the winning design. This was deemed the most beautiful. And it's built in a French Gothic Revival style, so the building's crown, the top of the building, is modeled after a 13th century cathedral in Normandy, France. And at the base of the Trip Tower, embedded in the wall, like the outside wall, they have like 150 stones. They're journalists collected from famous historical landmarks around the world. So there's like a bit of the Great Wall of China, Notre Dame Cathedral, the Taj Mahal, the Alamo, etc. Which is cool, because when else are you going to get a chance to touch all those in the same city? And then in place of Mr. Dusamel's Trading Post, a modern-day trading post, the Chicago flagship Apple Store, 2017. I love how simple they kept this. They really made it use of their environment. I also love that the roof kind of looks like an iPad, which was not intentional by the architects, stacked together in this horizontal axial plane. And because they really don't mess around, they also utilize the second technique we talked about this far again in this area. And this cute little like blue house type building on the right is a municipal chance to. Please just don't like stand on the benches or, you know, do anything I wouldn't do. If you gotta use the restrooms for me.
That was very interesting, very good. I think it was worth what we spent on it. Look how pretty the lights are here at the Navy Pier. Very pretty. There's Here's the Navy Pier. We're getting our Chicago deep dish pizza. Hope we picked a good place.
Just in case.
The Chicago deep dish pizza. It is in yum. Carnivore in action.
Alright.
Cannot wait to dig in. Pizza.
I think you might be. Are you sure?
Pizza. Let's try some. We are sassified. Again, to end our journey today, this is a better angle of the Ohio House. Neato. Googie. Away we go. And to put the seatbelt on. Aunt Suzanne is getting a picture of the pastry she got at Goddess and the Baker. That's one stop out of two that we're making before we leave. Dang. We are sitting here with our blinkers on at our second stop, which is Jollibee. And then we'll move if we have to. At least we're not parked in the bus stop. But if we have to, we'll drive around the block until they're ready. We're at the Loves here in North Bloomington, Illinois. And not only do these places have RV setups, but they also have the dog park. Hey dongies, what you think, huh? Like your little park? But what's amazing is they also have a pet wash. That's pretty cool. I guess if your doggy gets stinky on the trip, you can take care of that. Go run around, doggies. Run around. Dogs. You got all this park to play in. Although it's kind of muddy. You. And you're just standing here whining, waiting for us. The sun has decided to come out finally. It's still coolish though. It's in the 40s, but better than freezing.
So are you
Is
now?
that the RV park over there?
This is RV stop.
RV stop.
I don't know what that means. Looks like Love's RV stop. Maybe a dumping? Looks like there is some trash or whatnot. Oh, they have their own section for RVs. Huh. What was that fell down? I hope that was not that.
No, I don't know if I want to go in there.
To do what?
Just checking it out.
Fell? I don't know what fell.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
What?
It's an RV park.
Oh, it's a campground.
Yeah, look at that. They got a campground here. Cool.
Maybe we should probably.
With, it looks like electric and water, but I don't think they have sewer. Do they have a dump station?
That's probably the.
All right.
Oh, they have sewer.
So if we plan
They
to
do?
go,
Oh yeah, they do. It looks like it. Yeah, they have sewer.
if we
full
plan
hookups.
to go to Chicago, we are
Well,
like,
you
no,
have to
this is far.
You have to
still.
check it. Well, I mean, there's Loves close by, but you have to check them out to make sure. 'Cause not all of them have this. Welcome to Missouri. Woohoo!
It's sudden vomiting and diarrhea.
still standing. Hey, 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 hey.
You know, waiting for trains to show up is just like fishing. How is it like fishing, Uncle Steve?
Because it takes so long.
Because when you need one to show up, they don't. So how often does that thing come by? So often you won't notice. It was perfect. Double trains.
I know.
Stop recording.